In this lesson, we are completing a ratio table to solve a problem. On the first problem, we have to make 5 apple pies and we need 2 pounds of apples. And so the question is, how many pounds of apples do we need to make 20 apple pies? We have a ratio table that has been given. And so we are going to use the basic ratio of 5 apples for 2 pounds. And when we make a ratio table, we either use multiplication or division. We do not use addition or subtraction. If you find yourself using addition or subtraction to make a ratio, shame, 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 something should feel wrong. So, in order to go from 5 to 20, we need a common multiplier because we are building it up. What do we need to multiply 5 by to get 20? Talk to me. 4. So we're going to multiply 5 times 4, and what we do to the top, we have to do to the, thank you. So 2 times 4 is going to give us 8. So then to make 20 pies, how many pounds of apples do we need? We need 8 pounds. Now, let's look at the next problem. Now, hold on. In the center of this table, we can fill it in, but we don't necessarily have to fill it in. But let's say we want to fill it in, okay? If we double the recipe, that means that we multiply it by 2. What will this 5 become? Okay. And if we double the number of pounds of apples, what will the 2 become? 4. And so that is another equivalent ratio that will work for the 5 to 2. And all of these are equivalent. Now, do you understand? Take a moment and internalize that. These have a common multiplier. What we do to the top, we have to do to the bottom. Then the next set has a common multiplier. If you were to go backwards, we would use division and it would be the same divisor, both for the top and for the bottom. Let's look at one more. 4 balls of wool will make 8 knitted caps. How many balls of wool will Malcolm need if he wants to make 6 caps? Now, in order to get from 8 to 6, we can't get there directly, so we have to do what is called scaling. Thinking right away, 4 and 8 are both divisible by what number right off the bat? You know that they're both divisible by 2. If we divide 8 by 2, that's going to give us 4. But 4 will not get us to 6 by multiplying or dividing. Will it? It won't. So we need another divisor. And the reason I know I need a divisor is because I'm trying to break 8 down. If I was trying to build 8 up, I would need a multiplier. So give me another divisor other than 2. Okay, so let's try 4. 8 divided by 4, okay, will give us 2. And then what could we do with 2 to get 6? Multiply by 3, and that will give us 6. Will that work? For where we're trying to go, it will work, right? All right, so then on the top part, we're going to take 8. Well, let's go back to the bottom. You said that if we take 8 and we divide it by 4, that'll give us 2. And then if we multiply by 3, that will give us 6. So then we're going to take that same application and apply it at the top. 4 divided by 4, and then 1 times 3. And then that way, 3 balls of wool for 6 caps. And you all know something else. This ratio right here is a 1 to 2 ratio. This ratio right here is a 1 to 2 ratio. This ratio right here is a 1 to 2 ratio. All of these are equivalent. So if you think back to that previous lesson, 4 is to 8 as 1 is to 2 as 3 is to 6. But to answer this question, he needs 3 balls of wool. I'm going to let you try number 3. Problem number 3. We are trying to maneuver our way from 3,000 to 100. I think we can get there directly. Do we need a multiplier or do we need a divisor? Okay, what's our divisor? 30. Do we need to divide by 30? No, we divide by 3. If we divide by 3, 3,000 divided by 3 is 1,000. If we divide by 30, we'll get 100. So we want to divide by 270. What should we divide by? If you take this problem number 3 in one step, then you divide by 30. If you take this problem in 2 steps, then what do you divide by first? What can you divide by first? You can divide by 3 first, and then you can divide by 10. Either way, your final answer will be 9. And I hope this helps you understand how to complete a ratio table.